Hello. Welcome back to the Quaker Sports Recap. It's playoff time, and our Quaker teams are putting in some impressive performances. Last week, I stopped by softball, boys lacrosse, girls lacrosse, baseball, unified basketball, and flag football, which I'll tell you about next. Let's get right to it!
On Wednesday, our Orchard Park Quakers flag football team celebrated their outstanding graduating seniors before taking the field against the Hutch Tech Engineers in the opening round of the Section 6 Class A playoffs. After stopping the Engineers on downs, it was the Quakers' turn to show what they were capable of on offense. On their opening play, Hallie Senfield threw the ball 25 yards through the air to hit Reagan Hill in stride, and Hill ran another 27 yards to complete the incredible 52-yard touchdown play. Senfield completed the conversion to Maggie Cusella to put the Quakers up 7-0. After forcing a Hutch Tech punt and a nice return by Senfield, the Quakers wasted little time finding the end zone again, this time on a 23-yard heave from Senfield hitting Cusella in stride in the end zone. The successful conversion from Senfield to Caroline Brown put the Quakers up 14-0. After stopping Hutch Tech again, Senfield found Katie Kelly for a nice gain. 3 plays later, Senfield ran the ball 6 yards into the end zone after being forced out of the pocket by Hutch Tech, putting the Quakers up 20-0. After stopping the Engineers yet again, Senfield found Sam Daffke for a 36-yard strike for the TD and a 26-0 lead. The Quakers got the ball with less than a minute remaining in the half, but that didn't mean that they were done scoring. Senfield found Reagan Hill on a 7-yard catch and run to the end zone with 17 seconds left. The conversion from Senfield to Lilycroft gave OP a 34-0 lead. A fast TD by Hutch Tech as time expired left OP with a 34-6 lead at the half. While the first half was played in light rain, the clouds opened up for the second half, making for tough conditions to score. But that didn't stop Orchard Park. Anna Jones found Mari Piercock on a 49-yard catch and sprint, giving OP a 40-6 lead. OP had one more touchdown in them, with quarterback Sophia Kutska darting through 12 yards of Engineers to find the end zone, putting an exclamation point on Orchard Park's 46-6 victory. After the game, I caught up with coaches Weiss and Farah to talk about the win on senior night.
Tonight makes it all the more the merrier because not only is it a playoff win here in the quarterfinals, it is also senior night. How much more special would you say this makes it due to it being senior night?
My anxiety was through the roof all day long because there's so much that goes into it, all the planning and everything like that, and making sure that all the girls have all their posters and stuff made and everything, and it's a lot of like logistic stuff. It was right, and that's the thing, right? Then you have a game, a playoff game, no less, that you got to worry about. So to me, when it all comes together, and you got a whole bunch of people here enjoying it afterwards, having a good time, getting to celebrate girls who have dedicated so much time and put in so much effort and everything to be a part of this program. It's all about them, and it's really exciting to get a win for them. So it's definitely, to answer your question, very special.
And Coach Ferrara, you guys today, it's a harder game because it's out in the rain, and it makes it harder to pass and harder to tackle. How did you get the team to keep the grip on the ball?
Just I feel like this is a very cliche football coach answer, but just like paying attention to the details, make sure that everyone is just focusing on the current play they're in, doing their 1/7 of what we do on defense and on offense. And just making sure we're focused on the job, the task at hand. You can't look too far ahead. You can't dwell on the past too much. You just focus on what you're doing right now in the moment, and then all of a sudden you focus on that tackle. You focus on gripping the ball. You focus on catching the ball. So just being focused, concentrated on the little details in the moment makes all the difference in a game like this, and really in any game.
You could be playing next in the game, the winner of the game against Lancaster and Lockport. Who do you think is going to win that? And how do you prepare for your opponent?
As to who's going to win, I mean, that could go either way. They played each other a couple weeks ago, and it was a 0-0 tie with like a minute and a half left before Lancaster eventually scored on like a long touchdown. So to me, that could go either way. They're both good teams. They're both very different teams. I felt like Lockport, super fast quarterback that can really run the ball, whereas Lancaster wants to kind of air it out a little bit more. So they both present their own challenges. The biggest thing is we had a really good day of practice yesterday, and our goal is to have a really good day of practice tomorrow.
That was a great win, and the team used that momentum to post a big win on Friday to advance to this week's Section 6 championship game this Wednesday. Of course, flag football wasn't the only team with games last week. Let's see how all of our teams did.
Varsity softball won both of their games this week, beating West Seneca West and Star Point solidly. They will be on the road against Niagara Wheatfield today for the section semifinals. Girls track had a great weekend at ECICs, including first place finishes in the 400-meter hurdles by Lily Wisniewski and in the pole vault by Allie Schmitz. Boys track also had a wonderful weekend at ECICs with first place finishes from Stephen Barlett in the 400-meter dash and Max Mancabelli in the pole vault. Boys lacrosse continued their undefeated section play this year with a 21-1 win over Lancaster in the section semifinals. The boys will play Newport Niagara Falls combined team on Friday at All High Stadium for the section title. Boys varsity baseball ended their season in tough fashion, losing to Frontier 1-0 in the pre-quarterfinals. Boys tennis had a great day Monday at ECICs, featuring first place doubles finished by fellow Quakers Griffin Watson and Taylor McGrath. Varsity flag football shined this week, beating Hutch Tech in the section quarterfinals and Lancaster in the section semifinals. The Quakers will play in their first ever flag football section title game on Wednesday against Kenmore. Girls golf won the Section 6 championship at Gowanda Country Club, beating second place Will North by 80 strokes. Girls varsity lacrosse had a dominant 26-0 shutout win over Niagara Falls in the section semifinals. The team will play Lancaster on Thursday for the Section 6 championship. Unified basketball beat Lakeshore 38-37 at home in thrilling fashion. Max Kroll scored to take Orchard Park's first lead of the game with only 18 seconds left and played ferocious D to secure the victory.
Great job, Quakers. Up next, we have a Never So Questions segment with boys lacrosse player Brendan Shea. Let's learn a little bit more about Brendan.
What has been your favorite class that you've taken at Orchard Park High School?
Honestly, Spanish. I think it's just a great class, great environment.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Describe lacrosse in 3 words.
Exciting, physical, and gritty.
Which ESPN competition would you rather compete in? Nathan's hot dog eating contest or the Scripps spelling bee?
Hot dog eating for sure.
Oh yeah, you could beat Joey Chestnut.
I think I could.
What is one meal that isn't served in the cafeteria that you would like to see offered?
Maybe like, oh, that's a good one. I don't know, they actually have like a good variety of stuff, but definitely like more tacos. Like, I don't think we get enough of that.
If you could go on a 3-month vacation to anywhere that you wanted, but it would delay your high school graduation by a year, would you do it?
No, I don't think so. I think high school is more important than that, but.
If you could choose one to have for 5 years, would it be your car or cell phone?
Probably my cell phone. I think I'll get more connections with it, but.
All right, that's a fair reason. What is one thing that you would like to accomplish before you graduate from OPHS?
Win a state championship for lacrosse.
That'll be this year. Mark it in your calendars in June.
Thanks for watching this week's Quaker Sports Recap. We are deep into the playoffs, and many of our teams are still playing. Let's go all out and cheer on all of our teams. Hopefully, I will see you there, so together we can shout, Go Quakers!